What is happening, y'all? Cowboy here, and welcome to another Monster Hunter Rise build video as we take a look at the bonkiest of weapons, the hammer. Now, the hammer, as like many weapons, is in a fantastic spot in Rise. We got some really nice stuff. Impact Crater, for example, capable of doing just monumental amounts of damage. As you can see, that's our Wirebug ability there, hitting in at almost 1200 damage. We have charge style strength, which is great. Getting very beefy charge brutal uppercuts, able to transition that into an instant level 3 with our regular charge for a splitting bludgeon, as well as a strong upswing into a big bang combo. Lots of damage potential there, as you can see, almost 1500 plus. And on top of that, on top of everything else, we have Water Strike, which serves as a parry. Hammer now has a counter attack, which we can do to counter pretty much anything that's considered a blockable ability. All in all, it's in a great spot. So I've been having a lot of fun bonking monsters, and to help facilitate those bonks, we're actually doing something that's a little bit of a deviation from the meta, but still plenty viable and lots of fun. We are doing a paralysis hammer build. Now, the great thing about this is we're probably going to get about 2 KOs on default per hunt. We add a little bit of Paralyze into the mix, and we're looking at 2 KOs and 1 Paralyze, which is a lot of time that the monster is sitting still for us to bonk its face. So either way, let's talk about the skills. We are going Attack Boost 5 here. You could go Attack Boost 4 if you want, but obviously we want Attack Boost for that percentage increase to our flat damage. Weakness Exploit to get lots of juicy crits anytime we're hitting the head. Handicraft 3, which is going to push our bonking weapon into blue sharpness, which makes it pretty substantial damage-wise. Stun Resist level 3, Speed Sharp level 3, Crit Boost level 2 coming in from our pants as always. And then Diversion. I'm going to be running Diversion a lot on some more counter-oriented weapons, so things like Hammer, Sword and Shield, Longsword. Diversion is very beneficial when you are trying to get off those counterattacks, parries, whatever you want to call them. So either way, let's talk about the build more in depth. Take a look at the decorations here. So first up, Iron Devil's Soul. Now there are 2 Paralyzed hammers in Rise. We have this and the Volvidon hammer. This has significantly higher raw, while not as much paralysis. But reality is, you're probably only going to get 1 Paralyzed per hunt anyway. So because of that, this is kind of a default winner over the Volvidon. On a similar note, because of that, paralysis boost isn't going to be worth it. Take the affinity boost level 4. It's just flat 10% affinity, which is great. But yeah, this thing's actually pretty beefy. To put it in perspective, this with blue sharpness will actually hit harder than the Nargacuga hammer at white. 220 in blue is significant. That's a lot of beefy hit coming on in, and I can't stress how much or how important it is to have blue, because at green the modifier is 1.05, at blue the modifier is 1.2, so that's a significant boost to your potential damage. In general, I like 3 handicraft. I think 3 handicraft without any sharpness mitigation is comfortable enough that I can usually hammer my way through until the monster is going to transition zones. So I think that works out well. If you have something like Protective Polish and a really nice Protective Polish talisman, you could probably get away with 1 handicraft, just running Protective Polish and Grinder. But yeah, otherwise, around level 3, handicraft, level 4 if you want to be even comfier, and blue sharpness on this will get the job done. Moving on from there, Baroth Helm, of course, comes with 1 point attack boost, and we can slot in another attack deco as well as Grinder there. So just these 2 pieces already, we're at level 3 speed sharpening. The Hunter's Mail, one of the few chest pieces offering us handicraft and also coming along with attack. Got some steadfast there. Sinister Gauntlets, 2 points of handicraft and a level 2 deco for another attack jewel. The Scalda, of course, for a weakness exploit, and then the Golden Akama, bringing our stun resist to max with those steadfast, as well as 2 points crit boost. As for the deco, I finally got a new decoration, a weakness exploit 2-1, which is very nice. So we have an extra attack boost in here, we have Wex, and then of course Diversion. Now keep in mind, this final point of attack boost is putting me up at attack boost level 5. The biggest thing here is hitting 4 for the percentage increase, so if you don't have a Wex 2, that's fine. The biggest thing here, of course, is making sure you have Wex, because we're going to be head sniping a lot. So moving on to the switch skills, Water Strike. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. I would consider it just a direct upgrade to Side Smash. It does exactly what Side Smash did, except it lets us negate damage and get a free golf swing out of it. Dash Breaker versus Spinning Bludgeon. Now this one's going to be a little bit more preference. As I have played more, I found myself using Dash Breaker because it has a Rocksteady type effect where we are going to hyper armor through attacks. And on top of that, it allows us to maintain our charge level, which is super beneficial. Moving on from there, either Strength or Courage. Courage plays kind of like Valor Hammer from GU, but honestly, I played Valor Hammer in GU and I was not feeling Courage. I don't know if it's the lack of a Valor Sheath or just that it charges a lot slower. But basically the way this works is the idea is you would keep hitting the right trigger to just go like charge 1, charge 2, charge 3, and rotate through your combos. So the idea is you're getting more consistent hits, which actually would make it better with a paralyzed hammer or with an elemental hammer. But personally, I just did not, I don't know, I wasn't vibing with it. So if you're really good with Charge Switch Courage, that'll probably work fantastic on this build. But otherwise, you are absolutely fine doing Strength. So let's talk about some hammer combos and some things that are really nice right now. So the first, of course, as I mentioned, you can maintain your charge. So you do that Dash Breaker and then just hit it, and look at that. Charge is already ready to go. So we can go straight into that Charge Brutal Big Bang, which is nice. Now, when we are in Power Stance, what's interesting is if we switch stance, we're instantly at level 3. Now, there are a couple things that are really nice about doing this. One is going to be our Spinning Bludgeon combo. The second is going to be Impact Crater. So what I want to show here is when we do Impact Crater, let's see, we got just one hit in there. But if we do it at level 3, you can see a second hit comes on out. And that's going to be the real benefit of this stance swap. You're going to be fighting in Strength for most of the fight, you know, going for head snipes and whatnot. And then when you see an opportunity, swap, and then immediately into an Impact Crater. And just doing that quick swap will put you into level 3, which ensures the double hit on the end there, which is really significant, as you can see. Like, that's not, it's not, well, it's a little bit extra damage. Now, it's a lot of damage. So really, really nice. As for our Spinning Bludgeon combo, this is one of the longer combos we have now with Hammer, but it is very devastating. So we're going to go into the Spinning Bludgeon, end it with the strong upswing, and then transition into Big Bang and Big Bang Finisher. As you can see, 9 hits, over 1,500 damage. I would only recommend trying to do this combo if the monster is down on the ground. It takes a while. It's very beefy though. Just to put things in comparison, here is a Big Bang combo. Big Bang combo coming in at 1,000. Obviously, you saw the type of damage we were capable of doing with our Spinning Bludgeon earlier. Point is, it's a very, very strong combo if you can get the full thing off. The last thing I want to talk about, of course, is going to be Water Strike. Now, by default, Water Strike, if you don't counter with it, you can just go straight into a Big Bang, which is still nice. You know, that's very similar to how Hammer works when you have Side Smash. But if you manage to counterattack the monster with it, we'll just put on Projectile here. You want that Hammer to basically come into contact with the attack itself, and when you do that, you'll hear like a little gong noise. And let's see, come on, there we go. Hear that small gong and that little blue aura? That's what you're looking for. And what's nice is when you get it, boom, free upswing. So basically it's a free upswing anytime you do that. You know, you can do it through a lot of stuff. You know, Tigrex charging into you, roars, obviously. Anytime something is roaring, you can do that to get a free big old golf swing to the face, which is obviously very beneficial. Just a nice move to have. So either way, that is going to cover kind of the main gist of Hammer. Obviously some other stuff that I guess is worth kind of touching on. You want to stay in Power Stance as much as possible, just for comparison. As you can see, 176 on that. Whereas if I am in a, the regular charge, this charge, you can see 110. I don't think that was a crit. Let me get one more just to compare apples to apples. No, yeah, still 110. Point is, going into our strength is going to allow us to hit significantly harder. So unless we're going for that Spinning Bludgeon or that Impact Crater, you're going to want to be in strength. Obviously, our charge side blow into power swing into smash gulp swing combo, that is still there. That's going to be kind of our go-to DPS combo, just getting some quick damage. But either way, let's jump into a hunt, show you some good bonks. Hammer is in a great place. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to play it, and y'all end up enjoying it. So for our hunt, we're going to be going after a Tigrex. I know the devs pronounce it Tigrex, but I refuse to call it that. It is and will forever be Tigrex in my book. But yeah, this thing just has a big head. I like hitting heads with the hammer. Felt like it made sense. I also need parts because I'm going for his greatsword for the greatsword build. There's a couple swords that are really good, but I've always been a fan of the Tigrex greatsword, and at least the people that are good at math on the meta subreddits have said that it's comparable to Narga's. So anything to not have to use a Nargacuga weapon. Some of these guys get a little buff. Nope. A little late on that. That was very unfortunate. Come on over here. Is he gonna charge? Not. There we go. That's what I wanted. Come here, you big dummy. Boom, boom. I'm really just whiffing the shit out of my things there. Our level 3, if we're moving, is kind of a forward bonk like that too, which I didn't mention before, but that's the thing with strength. Strength is all about like head sniping, I feel, compared to courage, which is more about consistent damage. You want to come over here? You want to fall? Oh yeah, watch this. So when he's charging at you, if you're actually right behind one of these, and he, oh never mind, we're about to fight. You can get his teeth stuck on one of the pillars, but these two are about to throw down, and I'm gonna get a monster man. Oh, no. Diablos, you gotta leave. We are not. Ah. Ooh. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. About to say, I was like, we're gonna take him over to that thing. Get him again. Should we go this way? I can snag the Wirebug on the way. Oh, now that's one problem, is as you can kind of see there, if you only get one hit, or if it's a multi-hit attack, that can kind of screw you over. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. Keep doing it too damn late. I'm trying to get the water. Ah! Oh, that was almost really bad. Because you can, I need to just focus on parrying for a bit here to kind of show this stuff off. Because I've been like whiffing every single one. I think part of it is I'm used to like last minute parrying like you would with a greatsword, and this you gotta go pretty early like there. Ah, he's just retreating too. Could have just waited a couple seconds and sharpened. That's kind of how I said earlier. If you're At 4 handicraft, you'll be even comfier, but 3 is enough to get by. Oh, meowmers. And down you go. He's an angry boy. Now the question is, did I get a Tigrex fang? I did break part of his head, so hopefully. But yeah, not too bad. Not one of my faster hunts, but what are we at? 1149, so I'll take it. I also think hammer is a weapon. It's not one of my better weapons, but it's still a weapon that I enjoy playing with. You know, it's satisfying to just bonk the shit out of monsters. But either way, that is going to wrap this one up. Like I said, really fun playstyle, and you know, if you want to just stay more towards the meta, obviously you don't need to worry about handicraft or anything with Nargacuga. You can just build up more damage. But either way, wrapping things up here, and I'll see y'all next time.